Ever wondered how SEO and meta tags can boost your online presence? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the exciting world of search engine optimization, or as it's more commonly known, SEO. In its simplest form, SEO is a set of strategies and techniques aimed at propelling your website to the top of search engine results. But why does that matter, you ask? Well, when your website ranks higher, it's more likely to be seen by potential customers or readers, and more visibility means more traffic, which can lead to more sales, more ad revenue, or simply more people engaging with your content. But SEO isn't just about getting your site to rank higher. It's about making sure your website is as user-friendly as possible, and that the content you're providing is relevant and valuable to your audience. After all, search engines like Google prioritize websites that offer high-quality content and a smooth user experience. Now, let's talk about meta tags. In essence, these are bits of text that describe a page's content, but they're not actually visible on the page itself. Instead, they're embedded in the page's code, and search engines use them to determine what a page is about. So, while your audience might not see them, meta tags play a crucial role in helping search engines understand your content. But here's the thing. SEO is not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one website might not work for another. It's a complex field that requires a deep understanding of how search engines work, as well as a willingness to keep up with the constant changes in their algorithms. So, whether you're a website owner looking to boost your online visibility, or you're just curious about the inner workings of the internet, understanding SEO is a must. Stay tuned to know how to leverage the power of SEO for your website. This is just the beginning, and we've got a lot more to cover, from the mystery of meta tags to the power of hashtags. So stick around, because we're just getting started. Meta tags might seem complex, but they're simpler than you think. Now, let's unravel the mystery of these elusive meta tags. Imagine you're trying to explain your website to a friend. You'd probably say something like, "My website is about baking vegan cakes, and I post new recipes every week." Effectively, that's what meta tags do. They tell search engines what your website is about. Meta tags are snippets of text that describe a page's content. They don't appear on the page itself, but only in the page's code. Think of them as the invisible hands guiding search engines towards your content. So how do meta tags interact with SEO or search engine optimization? Well, when a search engine like Google crawls your website, it reads the meta tags to understand what each page contains. This helps the search engine decide where and when to display your page in search results. For example, if your meta tags accurately describe a page about vegan cake recipes, Google might show your page when someone searches for vegan cake recipes. That's the magic of meta tags in action. But meta tags aren't just about keywords. They also include information like when the page was last updated, what language it's in, and whether or not search engines should follow links on the page. So, in essence, meta tags are your website's way of saying, "Hey, Google, this is what I'm all about. This is why you should show me to people who are looking for what I offer." But remember, the goal is not to trick search engines with irrelevant keywords. That's called keyword stuffing, and it can actually harm your SEO. The goal is to provide accurate, useful information that helps search engines understand and index your content. By doing this, you increase your chances of being found by the right audience. And that's the heart of SEO, connecting with people who are looking for exactly what you have to offer. But did you know there are different types of meta tags? Let me explain. Not all meta tags are created equal. Yes, you heard it right. In this vast world of digital optimization, we have a variety of meta tags, each with its unique role and purpose. Let's start with title tags. These are crucial for search engines and users alike. They're like the headline of your web page, providing a concise yet compelling summary of what your content is all about. When search engines like Google crawl through your website, they use these title tags to understand the context of your page. And for users, well, it's the first thing they see on the search results page. So, make it catchy. Next up, we have meta descriptions. Think of these as your elevator pitch. They offer a brief overview of your page's content in under 150 characters. While they might not directly influence your ranking, they're essential for attracting clicks. A well-crafted meta description can convince users that your page holds the answer to their queries. Now let's talk about keyword tags. These are the terms that you believe people are using to search for content like yours. The catch is, major search engines no longer use these for ranking. However, they're not entirely useless. They can still help you maintain a focus on the key topics of your content. And then there are the robots meta tags. These little helpers give directives to search engine bots about what they should or shouldn't do on your page. For instance, you can tell them not to index your page or not to follow the links on it. Last but not least, we have the viewport meta tags. These are vital for responsive web design. They tell the browser how to control the page's dimensions and scaling. So there you have it, a quick rundown of the different types of meta tags. Each one plays its part in the grand scheme of SEO. Remember, it's not just about using them, but using them wisely that counts. Now that you know about meta tags, let's move on to another powerful tool, hashtags. Hashtags are more than just a trend, they're a tool. A powerful tool indeed that can unlock a world of opportunities for your brand on various social media platforms. But what exactly is a hashtag? In simple terms, it's a keyword or phrase preceded by a pound sign. But in the digital world, it's a way to categorize and connect content. Think of hashtags as the digital equivalent of a homing pigeon. They help your content find its way to the right audience. When someone searches for a specific hashtag, your content bearing that hashtag can pop up, even if they don't follow you. This is what we call improving visibility. Now let's talk strategy. Using hashtags isn't about slapping a pound sign in front of every word. It's about being strategic and intentional. It's about understanding your audience, what they're interested in, and what they're likely to search for. For instance, if you're a fitness brand, using hashtags like fitness goals or workout routine can help your content reach fitness enthusiasts. But remember, specificity can be your friend. Using more niche hashtags like yoga for beginners or home workouts can help you reach a more targeted audience. It's also worth noting that the number of hashtags you use can vary from platform to platform. Instagram, for instance, allows up to 30 hashtags. Twitter, on the other hand, favors a more sparing approach due to character limitations. But here's the kicker. Hashtags aren't just for social media. They can also be used on your website to improve searchability. By incorporating hashtags into your blog posts or product descriptions, you can make it easier for search engines to understand what your content is about. In conclusion, hashtags are like the secret sauce that can spice up your digital presence. They can help your content reach the right people at the right time in the right places. So, don't underestimate the power of a well-placed hashtag. Hashtags can significantly boost your online visibility, but how can you apply all these concepts to different platforms? Up next, I'll explain SEO and meta tags for different platforms. SEO and meta tags aren't just for websites. Now that's a sentence that might surprise you, but it's true. These powerful tools are not exclusive to websites alone. They can also be utilized on platforms like YouTube, Etsy, and Printify. So, let's dive into how you can harness the power of SEO and meta tags on these platforms. Let's kick things off with YouTube. The second largest search engine in the world, YouTube is a platform that thrives on SEO. Your video's title, description, and tags all play a crucial role in its discoverability. For the title, make sure it's clear, concise, and includes your targeted keyword. Your description should be a detailed summary of your video, including all relevant keywords and phrases. Lastly, always include relevant tags. These should be a mix of specific and broad keywords. Remember, your goal is to help the YouTube algorithm understand your video's content and context. Now on to Etsy. Etsy is a marketplace for unique and creative goods, and SEO is the key to standing out. The title of your product listing should include the primary keyword you're targeting. Your product description should be detailed and rich with keywords. But remember, don't stuff it with keywords. It should still be human readable and offer value to potential customers. Etsy also allows you to add tags to your listings. These tags should include your targeted keywords and phrases. Think of what your potential customer might search for and use those terms as your tags. Next up, Printify. Printify is a print-on-demand platform where SEO can help your products get discovered. Your product title should be descriptive and include your main keyword. Your product description should explain what the product is, who it's for, and why it's unique. Again, use your keywords naturally. Printify doesn't use tags in the same way as Etsy or YouTube, but it does use categories. Ensure your product is in the correct category to increase its chances of being found. But hold on, we haven't forgotten about hashtags. Hashtags are like the secret sauce in the world of social media SEO. They help categorize your content and make it discoverable. On YouTube, you can add hashtags in your video description. On Etsy, you can use them in your shop updates. And on Printify, while they don't use traditional hashtags, they do use collections, which function similarly. Collections help group your products and make them easier for customers to find. And here's a pro tip. Always research your hashtags. Use a mix of popular and less competitive hashtags to increase your chances of being discovered. And remember, always stay relevant. Using irrelevant hashtags can lead to penalties. So there you have it. SEO and meta tags aren't just for your website. They're for any platform where you want to increase your visibility and reach your target audience. And the best part? They're free to use. All they require is a bit of time, research, and strategic thinking. There's a way to submit your website to all search engines at once for free. It's free, easy to do, and a powerful tool. Let me explain. Want to reach all search engines at once without spending a penny? Let's dive into the fascinating world of search engine submissions. This is the process of presenting your website to various search engines, ensuring they are aware of your online presence. It's like sending out invitations to a party. You want to make sure everyone knows about it, right? First, let's dispel a common misconception. You don't need to submit your website to search engines to be found online. Search engines are smart. They crawl the web, discovering new sites on their own. However, submitting your site can speed up the process and give you more control over how your site is indexed. Now, on to the steps. Start with creating a sitemap of your website. A sitemap is a file that provides information about the pages, videos, and other files on your site, and the relationships between them. Search engines read this file to more intelligently crawl your site. Next, you want to submit your sitemap to search engines. The major players, Google and Bing, have their own free submission tools. With Google, it's called Google Search Console, and with Bing, it's Bing Webmaster Tools. Simply sign up, verify your site, and submit your sitemap. But what about other search engines? Thankfully, there are free tools available that allow you to submit your site to multiple search engines at once. These include EntireWeb and AdURL Free. These services help you reach a broader audience by submitting your site to several smaller search engines. Remember, submitting your website is just the start. It's crucial to optimize your site for search engines, using the SEO and meta tag strategies we've discussed earlier. Also, keep your site fresh with regular updates and high-quality content. And there you have it. A step-by-step guide to submitting your website to search engines for free. It's a simple, yet powerful way to ensure your website gets the attention it deserves. Now you have all the tools to boost your online presence. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We've navigated the labyrinth of SEO, understanding its crucial role in driving traffic and visibility to your digital platforms. We've unraveled the mystery of meta tags, those hidden HTML elements that tell search engines what your page is about. We've explored the various types of meta tags, each playing a unique role in optimizing your online content. We then dived into the power of hashtags, those little symbols that can make a big difference in increasing your content's reach. We've discussed how SEO and meta tags can be effectively used for different platforms, including YouTube, Etsy, Printify, and more. And finally, we've delved into the process of submitting your website to all search engines at once, without spending a dime. Remember, a strong online presence is just a few strategic steps away. With the right knowledge and tools, you can harness the power of the web to your advantage.